Nope. One gear.
What for like? You go. Yeah,
No, I don't want to go.
Do it.
You go.
Do it.
You're better.
Okay, fine.
And that is what a car sounds like.
That is the best impression of a car.
It was.
Literally better than an actual car.
Honestly, can I have that as my ring? I'm clipping that. And I'm putting it as my
I don't
ringtone.
practice. I should practice enough that I can actually.
Yeah, I'm ready.
No.
Video it.
Imagine practicing car noises.
Well,
that sounds like a
okay.
good idea.
At least I don't. I'd say that'd be a little bit weird, but
You don't
Like,
practice
it looks-
car
I
noise?
know.
Okay, my daily
Looks
schedule.
fun.
I wake up, I practice car noises for an hour and a half in the bathroom, and then son, what are you doing in there? Practicing car noises. No, drugs. I'm not practicing car noises again. Son, you need to stop.
What do you think about that?
How about this, Corbin? You're our guest now again. It's
Yes.
been quite a while.
Thanks for
It's
having
been too long.
Mr. Corbin, the man of the hour or two. We'll never
It's
know.
been last time I was on was I think it was with Brady over a year ago.
Probably.
I think so.
Been a while.
Good time.
It's been a long time.
That was solid.
That's all right. Glad to be on.
This is the third time we've had you on, I think.
Fourth time.
Fourth time.
It is the fourth time, yep.
That is true. I have no recollection
Actually-
of the Brady episode.
Wasn't I on with Taylor twice?
Were you on with Taylor twice?
Were you? I don't.
Was it?
No,
Did we
I
split
think
it up
just
into
one.
2 episodes?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Ah,
Because
yes,
it was
we
like
did.
2
That's what it
hours.
was.
That,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
the
was
one
long.
Taylor was the longest one we've ever had.
Yes,
It
that's
was-
right.
yeah,
I took
yeah, yeah.
that. We were proud of that. That's right.
You guys,
We did
we,
good.
what was it?
I don't,
That's
I don't,
like,
I don't think you. I don't think you no longer
It
hold
wa-
the title anymore.
no, it was an hour and 47 minutes, I remember.
Long.
It was very long.
What other episode did we record that was long? Would be longer than that?
Pretty sure we did though.
What?
I don't know.
Wow. Thanks. For
I don't.
ruining my life.
He beat the record that was with Davis that went for an hour 36, I think.
Yeah.
It might have been that. That might still be the record. We should go.
Because we've never recorded a
I can
2-hour
break it
episode.
again. Do not.
Let's do it again. Okay.
All by myself.
Dude.
We can split this up. We're trying to we're currently bulk recording for the vacation.
holidays.
Nice.
And so we could just split it up into 8 episodes. Let's
8
do it.
episodes.
8-hour
Yeah,
shift.
yeah, this is the spirit
15-minute nuggets. Honestly, we should do that. We should have one that goes up every day, and it's like a 15.
No. We should release like the first half of an episode. No, like the first quarter. Like
No.
split up into 3 quarters and then cut out the third quarter and then put it on Patreon. So they
Oh
have
my
to
word.
just the absolute rude.
Right in the middle of like a joke
We should
or something.
split it. We should split it up, but do the second half first.
That's a genius idea right there.
That is.
That would be
Nice.
cancerous, but we should do that.
Cancer. I barely know her.
That would force them
Basically,
to
make
do it
all
twice.
your
Problems disappear.
free listeners and all your audience that is not willing to pay just hate you.
Yeah.
And-
So that's all of our audience because no one likes us enough to pay for it.
nice.
No, that's not
That'll-
true.
that'll
Got a
make
couple
it
We
pay.
have 3 Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
We feel we're
I
pretty
kind of like them, but I wasn't willing to pay until I hated them more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is
There we go.
marketing 101. Okay.
Literally.
Mr.
Make bank.
Mr. Subaru Forester over here.
Mhm.
You like cars, don't you?
I love them.
If you right now, we're gonna do a quick questionnaire.
Oh, okay.
Right off the top of your head. Okay.
Is a
ready?
Forester really a car?
No.
No.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Potentially.
How'd you get that straight?
Yeah, okay.
Potentially,
Because-
you could qualify it
Okay.
as a road bomb. No I'm kidding. I love
No.
Subarus.
No,
okay,
the
I love
NA,
Subarus.
NA Subarus are really reliable, actually.
Yes.
Super solid.
What do you mean NA Subaru?
Natural aspirated. It's turbo ones, or because it's cooling.
Because it goes a kaboof.
Yeah. Anyway,
I want a Subaru that does that, so I can replace the engine every.
that's all it took. It took like 2 minutes for me to start on a bunny trail. I almost got going. I'm gonna.
Dude, you
stop.
should have kept going
That's
on
No.
it.
literally all
no.
the podcast is. Money
No,
trails.
I was about to just get going about like never mind. 'Cause
Okay.
this was- but keep going. Sorry.
Best car that you could buy right now under 10K. If you could have 10K right now to buy a car, what would it be?
Is it used? No.
No, I mean,
Um,
no, brand new. Has to be brand new.
I'm trying to think what 335i's run right now. So because E42 335i's are really good, but I think actually to get a solid one and anything manual and anything rear-wheel drive is probably gonna be already over 10K.
Probably.
But so like safely under 10K, maybe like an Lexus SC 300 or something.
Okay, I'm gonna purchase one right now.
Because IS 300s
Secretly.
are. You can pick and choose, but both of those are pretty solid.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy a car now. This is all I need you for. You can go home.
Okay, bye.
But that's just like personal taste. G35s and 350Zs are still solid. You can still get some good ones for under 10K.
Okay, the stock 350Z body looks, it looks so cheesy. It looks
It's just
so round.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So round.
What's wrong with round?
Dude, I like round.
No. Okay, what is it? The 400Z, I think, looks pretty
Oh, it's
clean.
amazing because they model that actually. There's a good balance of like retro and
Mhm.
you know, I think it's good.
I would like okay, if I had a 4-car garage, like any amount of money for my 4-car garage, I think I would go 2002 Subaru WRX STI, no, Impreza WRX STI, and then probably 14 or
2002.
11
That's the bug eye.
Bug Eye. Yes, I like the Bug Eye look.
I love the bug eye. I almost got a WRX for my first car. But
That would be.
a wagon.
I think I'm a see for like I want to aim for that. I honestly want to try to find a good one for my first car because I just want to have fun. I want to have fun with my first car.
Yes.
There's no reason like my
This
first
would be-
car. I don't
sorry,
have.
But rip your wallet.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry.
I think that the cheapest they're about the cheapest car per horsepower that you can get for like modability. I think because like
What? Absolutely not.
they're like
Not
I mean
even
you can
cl-
find
not by a long shot.
5K you can get a decent one. I've been looking. I mean
any STI. Any
okay yeah an STI that's my bet. An STI would be
No,
a reach.
No, even any WRX underneath like $8,000 is gonna be pretty trashed on, unless.
But I'm willing to put work into it.
Even
I mean,
$8,000, you're gonna have either like you're gonna need a salvage title for it to be good, and otherwise you have to like absolutely make sure that head gaskets have been done, and even then you're gonna have like they're expensive, dude, and because the parts are not as cheap as you'd think too for Japanese parts. Sadly, it's just the way it goes.
But
As far and for power, like if you're going for power, and you want fast, not your cheapest option. People like them, but like your better option is to even go for like cheap V8, like or cheap. I don't know. There's definitely cheaper even American stuff or like Nissan or stuff like that. Or Lexus. But
yeah, I
that's my
still think I would want one though because
I want one
100%,
too.
yeah.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like
Prefer
cheapest power, not even close. But like they're still awesome. Like they're sick.
the ralliness. I want that. That'd be so much fun. Like who needs roads? roads.
So that's why I like.
Yeah,
idea of
but the
my
way you drive, you don't need
Forester.
roads.
Exactly.
The Forester is like I don't worry about the engine because it's not boosted, so I don't worry about like it's great. Like it doesn't get hot.
My Subaru, you know, my beautiful Subaru, the most beautiful car in the world, is leaking coolant from the engine and oil. So I about once a week I have to refuel the oil
Oh,
and the
no.
coolant.
I'm pretty sure last episode you said in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks.
I filled it up a week ago. I got home, my car was smoking.
Oh, no.
That's just terrible.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful car. It's so good.
What are you gonna do when it finally just stops working?
Then I'll get a new car. That's honestly a plus for me
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
Why
full
until it
coverage.
dies.
huh?
Is your insurance gonna pay for anything?
Yep, we have full coverage on it. It's like pretty. It's been used a lot. It has 257,000 miles on it. It's a 08. It's pretty old.
I just think like for your first car, like get something like that you can, because okay, be honest, just like your first couple cars, like between like anywhere between 16 and like 20, like just assume that it's gonna break,
Yeah.
or that you're gonna crash it, or something bad is
Yes.
gonna happen. Just like assume that.
Automatically.
And so like honestly, getting a WRX or STI, I probably would not recommend. Like
Why?
just because like unless you're willing to pay more money upfront. For a nicer example, like it's probably gonna bite you in the butt. Like you'll probably
Perfect.
regret
Well,
it.
see, it's just engineering experience. That's all it is. I
Well,
bought
hey,
this
that's
car
good.
so
Hey,
that
fair
I can.
enough. If you're willing to put like the money and like willing to put the time into whatever, hey, go for it.
I automatically like I'd buy a car because first car needs to be a fun car, manual, like gets a little bit bad gas mileage. You're gonna have it for a year or two, if that. And
Yeah.
if it makes it through that, then you can start putting some money into it, and you can have it as
That's
a
fair. That's
a secondary car. Like I like if it consumes some money, well, the fun car. It's a car that I would love to have
I
some
know what
fun
you're
in.
saying.
And I'm not buying a car for absolute money saving purposes.
No,
I would want the only
and I can't say anything
Only-
either because I was in the same boat. You know.
the only reason I would be a little bit hesitant is because like to be able to get one that like I'd be comfortable taking like decently long trips in, you need to spend some money on that though.
No, exactly.
But if I could maybe get 2 cars,
No, get absolute time bomb. Like literally just to risk it all. Yeah.
everything, absolute
Risk everything
What
for it.
$1,400? I'll take it.
Okay, no, hear me out. What if
No head gaskets.
I'd get a Prius?
TJ, I
Dude,
would hit you
honestly,
on the car in the
like-
on the road.
If you have something else to balance it out, I think like pulling up in a Prius almost like ironically is kind of goes hard. Like if you have like a
A
sick
wing, put a
bike
wing on it.
or another project car or something. No, don't like just like
Put a wing
make it,
on
no, nothing.
Yes, no, you have to
No.
put a wing.
No.
Wide body it and lower it.
I seen a VW Bug in a Walmart parking lot that had a wrap on it and it had a wing on it too. It was beautiful.
My mercy.
Mercy, it's on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. I take pictures
Dude.
of cars. The other day I seen yesterday I was on my way home from work and I seen in the parking lot of the energy company out there.
REMC.
That's what I said. WRX blue, nice like 11 or 14 WRX, nice, just nice wing on it, beautiful car. And I was like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get my camera. I'm gonna take pictures of it, and I did. It was parked so perfectly in like the middle of an empty parking lot.
Gotcha.
And it was
Oh, I
like,
saw it,
like
yeah.
the guy was like, just like apparently, like he parked it where all the utility trucks would park, not where any of the actual cars park.
Yeah.
So it's like he just asking me to take pictures of it. I mean, like, why would
I mean, he didn't actually, and he was chasing you with a gun after. but-
well, like, but like,
pictures
basically.
of my car.
What are you doing?
yeah, and that was fun. But I really want to go do photo shoot with someone's car. I don't have anyone with
Dude,
like,
you need my car.
you're fired actually. No, but like I actually like no one that like
Dude, take a picture of Cameron's car.
Dude, you should
pay me and I will.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd say like go for
Not
it.
you.
Like, and like do research on different shots. Like, so I have a friend. I don't know if you know Andy Zimmerman.
I've heard of him.
Pleasant Grove. He has a black STI, like a
Mhm.
16. Dude, that thing is a good time. That thing is crazy fast. And he's a mechanic. Like he does all this stuff, and he does photography as well. And he is talented, like insane. And he went to SEMA by himself a couple weeks ago and got some insane shots too.
Dude, I would literally if I wasn't 16 and had no money, I would have gone to SEMA. I absolutely love. I think next year I'm gonna try to go to SEMA.
Okay.
And also in Florida, we're going to Florida in a few weeks or next week, and I'm gonna try to hit some car shows up there. And I want to go. Do you know how to find car shows? Because I do not. How do you just?
Facebook almost always is where you can find groups.
I've joined like 18 of them. There's no car shows around
No,
this area.
it's tough.
This right here, it's garbage.
You can.
the ships you want. No, that
There's
it's
definitely a
the Middlebury
scene.
one.
There's definitely a scene in Goshen, like, because we have such a big like Hispanic community.
Uh-huh.
They're big into like Evo, Subarus.
Did you see? Did you see on this road? Once you got past the stop sign, if that's the way you went, there's a really clean red Audi. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a really clean red Audi with
Is
nice
it like-
rims.
Is it the kind of color changing one with like the wrap?
It's just
there's another one.
solid red, and it's a really nice red.
Oh, I
It's
didn't-
really sharp. There's also a peach one there. It's really weird.
Okay,
that
I, think I,
one's
saw, I think I saw the peach one.
Wait,
it's
is
a
it-
little bit. It's a little bit of a funky wrap.
Yeah.
So- yeah. Okay.
When
So-
coming towards your place,
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, on the left. It's
yeah.
yeah, those are
I saw that.
some
I was like,
Mexican
what
people, and they have some that really clean Audi. I want to take pictures of it, but I don't think right now is a good time.
That's how you pronounce it. Audi.
Audi, it's an Audi.
It's
I mean,
it's your own.
How do you pronounce it?
It's Audi. Like
an Audi?
that's how they would pronounce it, like Audi. Like you have it ow.
Audi R8 V10 Plus.
Yeah. Because I know it just sounds like sometimes like people say like ODI or something. Like,
Odibus.
ODI.
yeah,
Audi.
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 ADI.
It's an Audi.
Mhm.
Audi.
See, I want ideally I'd want to have like my fun turboed up 2002. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2002 and like the Impreza.
Mhm.
And then I want like a 11 or 14 as my daily, I guess.
Bro, do not do that to yourself.
Why?
Like no, literally like a daily like. It's like you should have like definitely multi like purpose. Like,
yeah.
Like have one for your
Also wanna
daily-
get a hatchback.
For your project, but then do not do a WX for your daily. If you're gonna have one, like it literally is gonna take so much money just for that one. Don't have one for your daily because they're not good dailies. Like unless you
My friend has one as a daily.
You-
It's so good.
I know, and my friend knows. Okay, they are like they can, but again, like you have to pay much more upfront.
Mhm,
And, like have
yeah.
you know if you're careful with it. But depending what gen you are, like it can be rough. You know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. get
Not if you have
the
enough money. just
Yeah, I'm
pay
gonna
for
be
it.
so
Buy everything.
rich, dude. You wouldn't even believe.
What's your
wouldn't.
plan to get rich? Feet pics.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, instantly. As soon as I'm,
I suck
I don't know.
toes.
No, I go for
Okay.
like the do like a never mind. Like try to like hit like a really niche market or something.
no, I want to try to grow photography, videography. That's what I want to do. I mean, I'm not looking to get super rich with it. I just want to be able to live off of it, which would be my ideal. I really enjoy it, thoroughly enjoy it, because I spent too much money on it. So I hope I enjoy it, or
Nice.
else this is a problem. I'm probably a gambling addict. I could say that.
Ah, nice.
That's one way to put it.
Nice. Yeah.
No,
I-
videography is a good time because I used to do that. I used to do that freelance. I did that for I did some videos for like Bright Star and Raver Patio. So
You're lucky. Your mom's a photographer. Video. Does she?
Yeah,
Does
so
she
I
do
had
videographer?
some- no, never did. That was all like my part of it, but I was able to get access to her camera, so that was a big thing.
Nice.
So I did have a big head start. But it was kind of like, hey, taking advantage of like that,
Mm-hmm.
this situation I had of like, hey, my mom does this stuff, and
Yeah.
so no, I feel like if you like want to and you're willing to put in the work, like
Oh, yeah.
absolutely, you definitely like. Oh, a good way to get started, and like word of mouth is like wedding videos.
Yes.
Do some wedding videos for free. Boom, you're on your way. There's such a need, demand, and you can charge money, but just be ready to give up like your Saturdays and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm willing to do like all that stuff that's not really that fun, so that I can get money to buy more gear,
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
then once I have the gear, then I can start like actually doing like better stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then like actually being able to afford Adobe products because they're so
Definitely,
expensive.
like the biggest thing you have to get straight in your head though,
Mhm.
if you do that, is to like make gear like your last priority.
Mhm.
Actually though, because like you can
You can have all the gear in the world.
Technique is so much of it. Like,
Yes.
really.
Having an eye for photography isn't really something. I that's one thing that I had to learn because like I have my Sony A7 III and a kit lens, the cheapest one you can buy, because I simply can't afford anything more right now, and so I'm making do with everything I have. I think like especially with editing, just learning like Lightroom and Adobe and stuff, Adobe Premiere is the most important thing, because like you're not always gonna have the best things in the best conditions, and you need to make the best of what you have. Boom. Clip that, put video in on it, and then post it online. Boom. Inspirational. That's how you do it.
That's how I'm gonna.
That's how I'm gonna get rich.
what I was going to ask is, TJ, what's your plan to get rich?
Yeah,
I
TJ.
don't have one.
Oh, TJ. TJ.
Don't speak for me.
I'm not going to. I'm not going
It's
to.
really just
Shut up, Nick. He's talking.
I am.
I'm gonna get so
I-
rich
I
because
am
I have
cool.
money. That's how.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you would do great at getting just women to like you. Just like basically sugar mamas who just.
Dude, that's how TJ's
Dude,
gonna
that's
get
how-
rich.
that's how I'm
I
gonna
bet
get
moms
rich.
love you. I mean that in just a nice way.
In a nice way, not like
a messed up way.
no. We don't.
That's the greatest compliment I've had in my life, actually.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have other people get me rich. There we go.
that's how you do it. Woman simulator. That's funny. No one laughed, but it's funny.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
laughing on the inside.
Okay. That's
What was the other questions on your questionnaire?
I forget now.
That's fine.
I like it's only one, not the last.
Yeah, that's
But-
okay.
And you asked it. You asked the question.
What question?
I didn't even get to ask the question. No, I did get to ask the question.
You asked the question.
I asked
I
a
didn't
question.
ask you the question.
Yeah,
The next
that's
question
okay.
on the
Oh, okay.
questionnaire, we're just gonna go up in budget, 20K. Let's go.
20K?
Let's go.
Oh,
20K.
100%. For me, a Nissan 240 SX S14 with the.
It's just so many numbers and letters when
Um,
people add it to. Why can't you just have a new name? Why
Just
does it add
R.
numbers?
It's a Nissan.
I
What
think
car
it's
is it?
I want
Nissan.
the kooky style. It's KHOUKI. There's two styles: the kooky and the Zenki style front ends, and the
Car.
kooky is nice, amazing.
Would you do like any custom like body work to it?
Actually, for that one, probably not. They like kits and stuff for that.
Mhm.
I think they look tremendous just by themselves. Like if you have good wheel like fitment and good setup, like
Mhm.
put some like Rotas or like what's the wheel I'm thinking of? Can't think of it right now. Like
Wheel.
Volks or something. Like
Mhm.
really nice, and then just a nice like little wing, or even just like a wing or a duckbill. Like
What car did you say?
awesome.
Eh,
And pull it up too. S14. Look up S14 Kuki.
I think
KHOUKI.
Okay.
I think it's KH.
if I had $20,000,
I might got it mixed up.
That's like.
What is it? Is that what I'm thinking
I
of?
want to see.
Yeah, it
Guys,
is,
let
it
me
is.
see.
Oh,
Guys,
oh,
everyone
that's
who's
so
listening,
much.
Google it right now. Do it right now. Guys,
Nissan
Oh,
S14
see.
Kooky.
that's not. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, those are good. Those are good.
But they have just the 4 cylinders. So
Mhm.
probably. I mean, if I had
Engine swap
if I
instantly. EJ25.
had, it depend. Absolutely not. That'd be the last engine I put in there. Well, I know, but people do like for
Boxer.
sure.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
I think.
But I'd like LS or like LS is the cheapest way, but
Mhm.
RB or 2JZ probably.
Just 4 JC swap it. Put 2 engines in.
Nice.
Nice.
Make a V12. There was a guy who did a Toyota Crown V12
Uh-huh.
in a Datsun 280Z. That's sick. That's so dope. And someone did at SEMA, one of the biggest builds was a
Mhm.
Pagani V12.
Oh yes,
swap
yes. Oh,
7. That's nuts.
that was the pistachio. No, it's that pistachio, right?
I think
The
so.
color was pistachio. It's
Really cool.
such a good looking car. The Pagani engines are absolutely mental. They look beautiful. The engines are cool, dude. I should get one of those for my car.
I did.
I want to buy one of those. Not even to have it in my.
I have enough room in my hatchback. I can just put it in the back.
I'm gonna
Just
put it
like
in
connect it with drive shaft.
Dude, the dual engine. Have you seen the dual engine setups
Yes,
for some
yes.
drag cars? That's sick.
That is.
That's really cool.
How does it even work?
It's. I'm trying to think because I think it's just a way they use like a center differential usually, and then they can like somehow split it.
Have you seen there's a guy who's building a mega wide 240Z with 2 engines in it. It's literally he put the wheels are completely outside of the car. They're not even in the car. And
That's
so it's
funny.
and he wide bodied it. So I mean, it doesn't look that horrible, but
But I know what you mean.
it's like
I know what you mean.
absolutely humongous car with
It's
2
kind of
engines
it's
in
kind of like the Hoonigan Mustang.
Yeah.
Where it's like the wheels are so far out. It's just like
it. Yeah.
slapping
hmm
stuff on. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought the Hoonigan, if you want, there's two YouTube channels for 2 different people. Not, I mean, they're much broader than that. But if you love technology and you want to just see a bunch of technology stuff, you watch Linus Tech Tips. And if you want to do that but cars, you watch Hoonigan. Have you seen
What?
Hoonigan's videos? Hoonigan does so much cool stuff. Besides
They do, but not the
old Top
technical
Gear.
part. Not like the technical part as much. If you want to get into that part, like the Linus Tech Tips, you watch like Engineering Explained or
There's
Throttle even.
But for
Well,
the
not
same
Throttle, really.
type, where they're just doing all sorts of stuff that's wild. Did you the Subaru wagon that they
Hoonigan is like the Mr. Beast of cars. Honestly, they just released one of a super doing nuts stuff. They literally jumped over a
Yeah.
helicopter. They
Yeah.
do crazy stuff.
that Subaru with air brakes, dude? I want one.
That was sick. That
I
was
want air
so
brakes,
dope.
please, in my car. Thank you. That would be active aero would be absolutely ridiculously unnecessary, but it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's you're just driving, you're daily. You're just driving down the road. It's you brake, and your active aero goes on. It's wow, that's necessary. Spent $14,000 on that. No, but that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Cars are cool, I guess. I guess sure they are. Corbin, you recently took a trip, did you not?
I did.
And you just
And that's
recently
that,
got
boys.
back
Yep.
from that trip.
Yep.
You recently got back.
No,
I got back
we
a
flew
week
to
and a half
you.
ago.
A week and a half. Oh my goodness gracious. How long did it take you to re-socialize with the American population?
It was actually kind of tough. Honestly, coming back, the culture shock was kind of rough. It was.
I bet.
It was mostly just weird, not talking to my team. So
Uh-huh.
I guess I can explain what I actually did though.
You went to Brazil, didn't you?
Mhm.
Brazil.
So I was with GTO, which is just an organization. You go, and you can sign up for their charge program, which is
Mhm.
like a 5-week program, and you just they'll send you to different countries. And right now it's just South America, wherever missions. They
Mhm.
have different contacts, whatever. They see a need, they'll put a charge team together for 5 weeks. So we went to my team. It was 3 guys, 3 girls. I went to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Worked with a group called ABBA, which is works with orphans and stuff. We just did random stuff,
Nice.
but it was actually insane.
That sounds.
So how long were you down there?
5 weeks.
5? Really?
Yeah.
5 weeks?
Do you think does it feel like long or short?
I thought it was way shorter than that.
No, it was a while.
I guess it was. I was thinking more like 2 weeks.
No, it was a while.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was good, but it was definitely like it was long enough to get used to it, but it also like flew by. Or like when so much stuff happened that it felt like we were there for a lot longer, but it was also like, dang, it's already over. You know.
That's how a lot of vacations go. Okay, do one thing, not to take away, we'll move back to your trip in just a second, but one thing that I really want to do is like go up to Canada, all the way up there, because I have some friends up all the way up in Canada, like the northest part you can get for like civilization, and like go up there hiking, camp photography and stuff. That'd be so much fun.
That should be cool.
That would be dope. But so what all exactly did you do down there though? Like,
So like what parts? Like fun stuff or like work stuff?
well, we can start with the fun stuff.
Fun
No,
stuff.
we start with the work stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do.
That's fine. No, like fun stuff. Honestly, like so Sao Paulo is humongous.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize how big it was before I went, and I kind of looked it up for he's like write a little bit of a report on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh dang, like this is going to be humongous. It's the 4th largest city in the world by population. It's like over double the size of New York.
Yikes.
And you get into the like if you go to Chicago,
Yeah.
like, or like even American cities have like a lot taller skyscrapers,
Mhm.
but like your medium level skyscraper in like New York or like Chicago, it's those, but like thousands, like or maybe not thousands, but like hundreds and hundreds, because you can't. We got in the middle of like one of their tallest buildings to look out, just on the city. I'm like, oh shoot, you cannot actually see the edge of the city at all. Like it just went on forever.
That's
What?
From what you could see.
What is the buildings like? What is it?
probably business.
Everything.
Name every building.
Yeah, bet. No,
Every single company that was.
I don't know. A lot of it was for sure like housing. Like there's
Mhm.
well, there's so many people. Like so like, housing is a big part of it.
Mhm.
But there was like industrial sections, corporate sections, whatever.
Corporate as in what? Name every single business, like I said.
Coca-Cola.
I don't even.
But that's where that's Coca-Cola's base is there, right? They actually are like Sao Paulo. That's where they are.
Actually?
No.
I was like, I don't know.
No, they created that city.
Oh.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Obviously
We
to
have a
make
bunch of workers.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, sure.
What's the population?
It's like 22 million.
Dang.
You know what the population of LaGrange is? 1,400.
Same thing.
What?
Same
Really?
thing.
I figured it'd be a little bit more. Actually.
It's 1,400.
Goodness.
Yeah, I live in the smallest town in America.
No,
Not true.
Shipshewana way smaller. Well,
No,
yes.
not even. No, I'm looking this up. I don't care. So you guys
I'm
talk-
guessing Shipshe's smaller. Yeah.
This is gonna be funny. when
LaGrange
you
is
guys are
way
wrong.
more established.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, just look at like the middle of the town.
Sta-
so-
Besides, like, if depend, like, no, big count.
It has Shipshewana has way more buildings. They have
No,
the
they
don't.
red, the
No, they
red,
don't. They don't.
the red
Don't.
bar.
Like, no, they don't, dude. Not even close.
They don't even
Like,
have.
Look, you're
Millies?
downtown.
They don't even
There's
have
like
that.
Main Street. And that's it. You literally have a courthouse, dude.
They don't even have that.
You have a,
Shipshewana
like a
doesn't have-
square.
they
and a
have-
courthouse. And
they
like,
have
They have
the
a
mercantile.
basketball. No, they have a not
Do you
baseball.
even know Ship? Like, what are you thinking,
Millies.
There's a lot of tourists.
There's a red barn.
dude? You
I guess
know
there's a
more
lot of
buildings,
tourists.
but there's like yeah.
That's it.
That's
That's all it is. It's tourists.
That is. It has half the population.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what. Would have never known that.
Maybe you start listening to me and TJ.
Yeah, I know, man.
You know what? The day I do that is the day I die.
Oh
Shit.
shit. Yeah, probably because you didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
You'll die, like-
Yep, that's how that works.
Nick bets his life on something.
That's
We're
what
like,
I
no,
do.
Don't do that. Do not bet that you can beat John Cena in arm wrestling.
I can
No,
do it.
I could do it. I could do it. I bet I could also beat him in a boxing match because he doesn't box. He only wrestles, which is totally different.
Yeah.
So I can destroy him,
I
right?
bet you could.
Uh-huh.
I could beat anyone.
That form.
TJ,
You guys did not see, but
TJ just threw the meanest punch you've ever
Dude,
seen
No, everyone is
I
trembling in their
in their boots.
I'm quaking in my
little
leather boots.
pants.
Fancy leather boots?
That was a
Wait, okay, so no.
Do you-
quaking in my baby seal leather boots?
Oh yeah.
Jinx,
Double
triple
jinx.
jinx, triple jinx.
Too late, I already won.
I want no. Play that back.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna-
Just stopping and just saying one.
I did. I asserted my dominance.
Giga Chad moment. Okay, so
Now,
Mr.
what fun stuff did you do?
yeah, exactly.
So,
Oh yeah.
A lot of it was so we actually stayed in a really cool like spot too. They put us
Mm-hmm.
like at a retreat center, and we had like a little dorms where we were staying at, but we had an indoor outdoor kitchen with like a big like a brick oven. We had a pool, and it was like not insane. Like it was you're missing some things, so it wasn't insanely nice, but it was nice for Brazil. And it was a cool space, so we actually liked to hang out there too. But we were able to we saw a bunch of different stuff in the city. We went to like so like the exchange rate is nice, so stuff is pretty cheap. Like you can get a nice meal for like what $3, $4, $5 a person.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Jealous.
like it's nice, and like coffee's $2 a person, things like that. So we
Maybe
went,
I'm moving to Las
went to
Vegas.
a cool like art museum that is it was like suspended,
Mhm.
and it has like 4 big red posts on the side, and then the floor like between the window and the floor is this big, like it's
Oh.
tiny, and so it's like a structural like architectural like marvel basically of like how is it even supported,
Mhm.
Saw that. Saw like street vendors. We went to like again the tallest building basically in the city. Lookout, that was really cool. Lots of just different food. There's really good food
Dude,
there.
I bet. Okay, I went to Grand Rapids about a month or so ago, and in Grand Rapids they have a restaurant called Rome, like ROAM, and it has the best food that I've ever eaten there. It's just a bunch. They have just street food from all over the world, like absolutely everything, and it's all good. Like it's weird. I might go back 2 hours. Might go back all the way over there just to eat there again because it was very amazingly good. There was I had cod tacos, dude. The cod tacos, mwah, beautiful, amazing, delicious. Nowhere near whatever food you were eating. Okay.
What was your favorite food?
Yeah, what was your favorite food that you had there? I'm sure you cataloged this in your brain, right?
The steak. We had their steak. I had the best steak of my life twice.
Mwah.
Down there. It was actually insane. Like their cuts are way better than and they're like just all their meat is actually a lot better than ours.
That's
Like,
not fair.
It's actually
America's
I shouldn't say a
trash.
lot, but like they're really good steak, and like for
Uh-huh.
how cheap it is too. Or it's still not like super cheap, but it's cheaper than our steaks, and it is amazing. So our host, he made like a huge steak dinner for us one day. It was Saturday for like lunch, and we were all like I think all of our eyes were like closed, like mostly just like enjoying, like not like not talking to anyone. Just
No
like,
one's talking.
Like,
just
we were-
enjoying it. That's
and-
beautiful.
we were never so like angry to be full. Like we were so like actually mad that we could not eat more of this food. It was so good. And
I
it was
always
like
hate that.
steaks like this thick and like perfectly cooked.
Yes,
It was
this
over-
thick.
like-
This thick.
I did not realize.
About 2.5 inches.
yeah, it was
not
good.
about 8 inches. yeah.
It's massive.
No, it's about, I would estimate 2.5.
But it's
No,
always
it's
the
like-
worst when you like love a food, but you can't eat more of it.
That's my
because-
problem with Subway. Just too good. I'm not even kidding. I love Subway so much.
I love Subway. I haven't
Subway.
had it in a
Wow.
long time though.
Dude, the Subway here in LaGrange, best Subway I've ever been to. I've been to quite a
The
few.
one in Shipsy's pretty good.
Okay, nothing.
Last time I went there,
Nothing.
they got
Really?
docked immediately.
I've just had a
it
good
was
experience there.
terrible.
Okay,
I'm
dude.
glad you did.
The person who's running the one in LaGrange, stinking, they've been working there for over 20 years.
Okay, that's probably
So
a sign.
the most experience you've ever seen making sandwiches in there. It's
Yeah.
insane. Like toasted to perfection every single time.
Okay.
It's amazing.
And there's a timer that tells them to.
I know, but like I've gone
Yes,
that
somehow-
timer is experienced.
I've gone to well, I don't believe you because that's not how that works because because I've been to multiple different Subways where I'll be like, light toast please, and they'll be like, okay, 15 seconds. They
Oh.
put it in for 15 seconds, it comes out burnt. Just burnt. And then I go here, be like, light toast please, 15 seconds, it comes out.
Okay, I don't
Perfect.
believe that's the person though. That's gotta be that's the oven. But that's still.
I mean, that still
still
means
con-
this one's better.
That still applauds
yeah,
their oven.
for sure.
Pellegrini.
Because like I don't know, they just do it. And also, dude, protein per dollar is great there. It's so good at Subway. It's like great. For $11, you can eat like 80 grams. No, like what is it? I will look this up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I heard you went to Rio.
Yeah, that was
That.
So I was kind of leading up to that. Like actually,
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. No, I was gonna say that's actually what I was gonna say next was Rio. So because we went to like Sao Paulo was a lot of just the work that we were doing, and we saw different places, but it wasn't It's really urban and not as like touristy. We just a lot of it was like food in different spots. But then we had a weekend trip planned to Rio, and it was just like a fun trip. That was crazy.
That would be so fun.
Sao Paulo is a little bit flatter and just like very urban, and Rio is cool because it's coastal, and then there's also like just mountains in the middle of the city. So like just huge like kind of just like basically like huge boulders, but like they're mountains, just nicely placed, and it's really just the scenery.
Do they have that like
beautiful.
hollowed out and have like anything in there?
No,
That'd
I
be
don't
so
think
cool.
That would be cool, but I don't think I don't know.
I don't think the mountains can structurally
I don't know.
integrity that.
They might, well, probably to a certain degree. They have like tunnels through them,
No.
like roads and stuff, but
No.
yeah.
I don't believe you. Tunnels are a lie. Set up by the government.
Well, then I don't know what I went through then.
Yeah.
A couple of
It was
It was
a
a
portal.
portal.
It was a portal. Obviously, that's much more believable than the moon. Who believes in the moon? If you're ever dealing with a conspiracy theorist, just be like, say something even more crazy than they did, like they would. It's because if someone's like, "You believe in the moon landing?" It's like, "What? You believe in the moon?" That's the best way to shut someone down who's trying to be a conspiracy theorist.
Nice.
Just in case you wanted to know that. Yeah.
Nice.
Subarus are better to.
Oh, no, what
better
was
than
it?
what?
Better than okay.
Yeah, clapped.
Prius. Oh.
Toyota?
Oh.
How dare you diss Toyota?
Toyota.
Toyota be
MK4
bonkers.
be like,
Yeah, nice.
that's how they go. Okay, what do you think of the MK5, the Super MK5?
Machine gun.
Why do you
killer.
call it MK5? It's a mark.
It's
Mark
what
V,
it's what
Mark
well,
IV.
written down. It's
Yeah, but it stands
MK5.
for Mark. No one says MK.
I said MK. Are you
You're
trying
the
to
only
bully
one.
me?
No, sorry. I'm just saying like
Mark
that's like saying
5. Fine. What do you think of Mark 5?
I think it's good.
I think I only read. I don't ever hear anyone say Mark. I only read MK. But
Gotcha. So you don't. Okay. I know what you
I
mean.
rarely hear
When
that.
you just
but,
read something, because I had that the other day with a couple of a word. Just-
but it's like,
Word.
isn't it like heavily like? Didn't BMW do like a whole ton with it?
Because it's BMW's engine. It's the B58, and that's like, but it's a good engine, and it's like improved a lot, and it's one of the better forms of the engine is in that. And it's like it's strong, and people don't like it because BMW is has some different like flaws, and they're not like normal Toyota like flaws. So, but like it's still a really solid engine, and so. And now they're gonna make a manual, and so everyone's like, "Okay, dang, it's actually gonna be."
Yay!
That was the big turning point for me.
I'll
I was
get
like,
one.
I appreciate it, but I was like, man, like, I felt like they really should just start with manual because it just would have had a much better reception, the reputation, and the sales and everything. All that would be better. But now they're doing it, so
That's good. That's
Good job for them.
exactly.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Any other controversial car opinions?
To think about that.
You have 45 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's it's a loaded question. A hot take.
I'll insert music here.
What's better, Challengers or Chargers?
Challengers.
I actually don't even know. I'm you.
Oh yeah,
Challenge-
Hellcats or okay. Honestly, there's okay.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Atlanta and
I'd say-
I seen so like literally probably more than almost any other car there. I seen Challengers and Hellcats. Like there's
Yeah.
just so many of
No,
them.
I would never get one.
Yeah,
You
there's
wouldn't.
no yeah.
Tell me about that.
My uncle has one actually. My uncle
Oh.
has a black Hellcat and he lives in Florida, so
Wow.
put that thing around. Get a ride in it or something. That'd be really fun. No, actually, I think they're dope. It's just like there's certain things attached. There's like a stigma with them
Mhm.
for sure too.
Oh yeah.
Also
Your
like
average Hellcat enjoyer is a certain type of person.
like there was there was a guy who was gonna take pictures of his Challenger, I think Charger. I think it was a Charger, and it blew up 2 days before we were gonna do the shoot, so I couldn't really take pictures of a car that was blown up. The engine went kaboom. Supercharger went like kaboom.
Goodness.
It made the engine not nice, and and the thing is, he had it financed, so he was 19.
Oh,
Making payments
Who's
on his
this?
car. I have no clue. I'm just a random guy. I met at a car show, but 19 making payments on a car, and it blows up. Wonderful. Average Challenger enjoyer.
Average Joe.
That's the stigma.
I want to do that. That sounds enjoyable.
That sounds fun, dude. V8, bad gas mileage. Actually, I don't know. Do they have bad gas?
Yeah. Diesel.
Yeah,
It's a
obviously.
V8.
Obvious. Do V12s get bad gas mileage?
Yes.
Dang it. Well, I guess I can't get a
They
V12 then. I
would.
guess I totally would have if it wasn't.
Dude, that was the
for
only thing holding me back. Crap.
Dang. Well, I guess I just can't get a V12 now.
See, at some point, like, I want to get like a sportier car,
No.
but in a way, I'm like, no,
Just get a
that's not.
Subaru.
I should just get a nice little, like, a hybrid and like get something that has decent gas mileage.
I want to get a.
No, have something like. I think having something that you don't care about almost at all for like a daily is good.
Yes.
Because it's like you don't care if something bad happens to it. You save money, and then people also don't really expect it, and then you just whip out like a private car or something.
Yeah, like, I want. Okay, for my like ideal, like my goal, not really. It's not anything really crazy,
Get a
but like
Brabus
have the
6x6.
2002 Impreza, or 2002 Impreza, then maybe like I don't know, maybe a WRX or something, but then and a BMW X1. I like the X1s, especially with the 35i.
X1?
Yeah, BMW X1.
Like the SUV.
Yeah, I want an SUV.
Oh, fair enough.
They're fun. They have a good engine, not the worst gas mileage, and they're pretty nice.
Okay, do you actually know what I actually really want?
Yeah.
No, what is that
Dude,
car?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Perfect,
Those are
get
so
it.
Sick.
The Brabus 6x6.
Yeah, those are actually so dope.
63. That would be so cool to have.
You know what I think?
But that's not happening.
You know what I think is stupid?
No,
Those
don't sell yourself short, bro. Set your sights high.
And then fail and then be sad. That's what I do. You know what I think is stupid? That and then no one will know what happened. But people.
Nick touched my foot with his foot. And
It was
he
an
liked He
accident.
was smiling the whole time.
It was an
It was a
accident.
deliberate effort.
It was an accident.
He was-
I promise.
Yeah.
But those people who drive like $400,000 cars in Dubai and then be like, "What's that license plate? Oh yeah, it's $14 million." I'm like, "Oh, okay. You spent $14 million on a number. Good job, guys."
Can you actually buy a license plate for $14 million?
If
It
you go
was
to Dubai,
It was just one. It was basically a guy who I forget what it was.
a guy with a license plate that says one on the back, and
It was just one.
$14
just
million.
one.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Biggest amount.
If you
I need to get in that.
maybe you can't get arrested if you're driving that car. Genius. Beat the system. That'd be funny. I just don't think it's very
what was that?
practical.
There's an Instagram page. It's called Really Slow. It's like RLY.slow, and he has a
Sounds like a website.
C701, and he
Mhm.
started this thing called like the Quiet Club,
Yes.
and it's like, have you seen those?
Yes, of
It's like
course.
these quiet plate. It's just a plate that says quiet, and you
Uh-huh.
buy these plates, and basically it's this guy like terrorized the cops of like Dallas,
Uh-huh.
and now he has a plate that says, it's like will run. I think
Yeah.
it's will run. Like basically saying like he'll never pull over like in the thing ever. It's like it's like some of his edits and stuff are actually so sick.
Yes.
Because he has like DMs like with the police stations, like Instagram, like I don't know, stuff like that. But it's
Wonderful, wonderful. See, if you just have a fast enough car, there's no reason to have a license plate because they'll never be able to catch up to you. Never, ever. They don't have helicopters or anything. Like, they don't know where you live.
Is that what Jesus wants for you to do?
Hey, don't bring Jesus into this.
You should be in every part of your life.
I think Jesus would drive a GTR and he would run for the cops. He lived in modern day.
Yes, yes. He would be the dopest Nismo owner.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Okay. Writing that down. I got it
Yes.
from Corbin, Mom.
Mom, Corbin said Jesus drives a GTR.
I have to buy one now because I have to be like Jesus.
What GTR though? What GTR?
All of them.
Which one?
Yeah, all of them.
I seen a 34 at the.
Jesus is the ultimate
33.
top G. He has all these cars.
Jesus owns all the cars.
Anyway, I was we were talking about Rio.
Yes.
Yes, Rio. Yes.
See any fancy
I
car?
forgot about you guys' ability to like derail conversation. It's ridiculous.
It's wonderful. I have brain damage.
Track.
You can't get mad at me.
Try me, my friend.
Oh, dang it.
No, you're fine. Trying to think. No, Rio was really pretty, but one of the coolest things we did, we went paragliding.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
My Instagram. Dude, I was actually crazy. I was kind of nervous. We got there, and so we wanted to do hang gliding, which is like where you're like lying flat and you have your hands on the handlebar,
Mhm.
wing, and then they also had paragliding. But that's like when you're sitting down. And so we got there, and it was a little. we didn't know what the wind was going to be like. That makes a big difference. And we got there like, well, the wind is just now like getting a little slower than it was. It was actually too quick, and it's coming from the right direction now, so we'll go. But it's not. They're like, she's like, you shouldn't. It's not good for hang gliding because you have to really commit and you have to jump off. Also, you probably should not hang glide if you're over 80 kilos. I was like, how much is that? She was like, you're too big.
Like, you're too big.
And then apparently the next, because there was 3 of us first, and then the other 3 came later. Like, oh yeah, we sent them up to go paragliding. The big guy, no hang gliding.
No hang gliding for you.
No hang gliding for you.
That's great because with like the language barrier, like with those who speak English, like there's no beating around the bush. They just like they're straightforward.
No hang
point,
gliding.
but they're also super sweet, and so it's a good balance of like just honesty, but also kindness. So it's Brazilians are cool.
Brazilians are dope, bro.
Paragliding was awesome though, because it's actually
I thought you were too big.
No, paragliding. We were good enough for that. Hang gliding was,
hair gliding
is where, and you just walk off, and then it like the wind picks up and you go. It was really nice. It was.
That seems like bucket lists.
Oh, for sure.
Like you just hang gliding in Rio.
That was a surreal moment. I was like, dang, I'm paragliding in Rio. That was really cool.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
My turn. I go to Rio now. Later.
Yeah. Nope. You should. You can. The organization we were with, ABBA, not GTO, but the organization in Sao Paulo, you can go and on a tourist visa, work for them for do volunteer service for them.
What work did you do?
6 months. We were helping ABBA with like different projects. So like we helped them reopen one of their children's homes that was rebought and everything. We painted it, did yard work, and then we worked with the kids certain days. That was so fun. Like the kids, so we had like the language barrier almost everywhere. Like, everyone spoke Portuguese, and there was pretty few English speakers. Our host spoke some, but otherwise it was kind of tough. But the kids, it's hilarious because they keep trying, and they'll say the same thing. Just go, whatever, go. But
American.
They're so cute.
Americano.
Yeah.
Papa American.
Well, they call you
Gringo.
They call you gringos, yeah.
Gringo.
Sure. But actually, a lot of them they call you Chio or Chia.
Where did gringo come from? Gringo. Where? Tell me now.
German.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not green. I mean, what does gringo translate to?
I don't know.
White male.
It was actually
Definition.
fun. And we kind of
Relatives. Oh. The definition is in Spanish.
Oh, I know Spanish.
Yankee.
Oh, gotcha.
Yankee is what
Nice.
it means.
Gringo. So yeah, we were definitely the gringos, but
Mr. Yankee.
it was really cool. The kids are, yeah,
Language is wild.
it is. It was really fun. Like Portuguese is just a cool sounding language.
you-
It's not too.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did you learn any Portuguese while
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
it was
dude,
just really fun.
Dude,
The Portuguese.
Spill some.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Olá, tudo bem?
Domain. I have a domain. We own the domain for this podcast.
Prazer em conhecer você.
Sounds kinda like Spanish.
Você tem
You went from an 8 to a 9.
No.
No.
Trying to think of another one. Eu gostaria frango com churrasco e maracuja suco com leite.
Man, I really wonder what this
What
means.
does that translate
I was just
to?
ordering food basically.
Oh.
Barbecue chicken and passion fruit juice. We did that.
Passion fruit juice?
Oh, yeah.
I want that.
Oh yeah, we definitely learned how to order food.
En français?
Definitely like learning how to order food is like nice because like you can kind of feel good coming away because if you can order food without having to like break out Google Translate, that's like you got it, But it was actually fun. I studied Portuguese about 3 weeks before I left, and then I like tried to study pretty hard while I was there for the first while. Then towards the end, it was kind of tough, like because you start to get to like more situational stuff. You don't use a ton, but yeah, it was actually that's a good. Thank you for
The
asking.
real question that is ever on everyone's mind is why did you shave your head?
Yeah. Well, you say on everyone's mind, but no one knows. I could have a full head of hair right now.
He does not.
But I definitely do not. It is gone. So
Full
that's a fun story.
Several people were not that happy with you.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Who?
Like, I know your siblings weren't.
Oh yeah.
They were like, your hair.
Yeah, they're kind
They
of
were like,
disappointed.
I think wasn't your mom as well?
Oh, my mom was a big fan.
Oh.
My parents were like, "Oh yeah, good for you." They kind of like they like the short hair. I think my mom makes
mom.
my mama. That don't remind her when when I was like a little boy, like when I was like 10.
Yeah.
So she thinks she has her little boy back. She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Little
I'm
does
still
she.
on.
Yeah.
I still take pre-workout and I work out too much.
Yeah, that's what takes me away from my parents for sure.
Yes, working out, the ultimate family destroyer.
Yeah. No, so we it was maybe a week and a half into it, and we just spent a full day with the kids. We went
Nice.
to a place called Casa Semayar.
Semayar?
Semayar. I
Semayar.
don't know what it actually stands for, but it was like a house.
A house.
For like the school for like children basically.
That's amazing.
Got to know them. Good time. These kids are so sweet and like just like very affectionate or whatever. And there's 2 girls that were like just hung around me all day. Nayada and
TJ, shut your mouth.
up.
Shut your
They're
mouth.
like they're both 11. No, they were 9.
Nice.
Novi.
Novi.
And they they gave me like paintings and stuff. They would draw like they drew like me and her like holding hands with like my hair, and it was like a very obvious like part because I was long.
So cute.
And the one girl would come up like she would like pet my hair or whatever. Like they were super just cute. But after we went to the mall, and just as a team, got food, and we sat. It was me, another guy on my team, and then our ultra leader, one of the team. And I don't even know what started it, but we started playing What Are the Odds? That she would bleach her hair and that we would buzz our heads. And so we did it 3 ways. Me and Lainey, the girl, we got out of it.
Yes.
But Kendrick, he had to buzz his hair. And then Weston came, like we wanted to get him on it. So he did a round and he also got out of it. So just Kendrick had to buzz his hair and none of us did.
Nice.
Weston was like, dude, that's we should just do it. All 3 of us buzz our heads if Lainey bleaches her hair. And I was like, yeah, like whatever. No one actually wants to do that. And Lainey was like, yeah, I'll bleach my hair. She has like black hair. It's like orange. It's still pretty orange because it doesn't like a home bleach job. You're not going to get it blonde like from dark. And so it took me a bit of convincing, but we did. We went home. We got like bleach stuff at the mall, and then we just we had a party. We were just buzzing
How?
and
Okay,
stuff.
that doesn't
Good
seem
time.
very fair because I feel like a bleach job will last a lot longer than just buzzed hair.
It wasn't but also didn't it's not terribly noticeable. It's decently orange, but it looked fine. And she's just gonna dye it back darker too eventually.
Then why not? Okay.
But I think I agree. It seems like a bigger thing. I honestly I can kind of agree with that.
Because I don't think does bleached hair just go back to normal?
No, it doesn't. That hair will always be that color.
Yeah.
Yes, it has to grow.
So, but that's like years of hair.
yeah, I know. It's actually
That,
crazy.
I don't. That doesn't.
But I mean,
Basically,
you
you
dye
just
it-
did a
you can dye it,
subscription
have
to dyeing your hair now.
Yeah. Well, you can dye. Yeah, basically. But I think some can last a while. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it is kind of rough.
That's okay. I guess
But it
we
was
should
like
all
do
do
that.
that.
No.
Dude, don't bleach your hair.
It wouldn't be that bad for us though, because I mean.
Well,
Just-
me and Wes were talking about bleaching our hair when she was doing it, but for us, since we have short hair,
Mhm.
it would have gone blonde, light
That would have
blonde.
been.
That would have
It
been
would have gone full
hot.
Frank Ocean. It would have been kind of a move, but I'm decently pale, so it probably would not have looked that good. I like to think it would look good, like Dylan O'Brien with his bleached hair, but
But man.
so anyway,
Ah.
we did that. But then the next day, we spent the next day with the kids as well, and so
Nice.
shoot, they're probably gonna think that we are a little scary, and we go, and the 2 girls come up, and they're just like, oh. Você, is it here? Like they were trying to, where'd the heck did it go? They're like, they were
They were
actually
emotionally attached to
scared and
her.
kind of kept their distance, but then it was chilling.
She'll brought it in a bag and be like, here you go.
Merry Christmas.
No, it was a ton of hair. I was surprised, oh my god, it was.
You had beautiful hair though.
Oh well, thank you, very kind.
Well, that's obvious. Obviously, I have beautiful hair.
But it was kind of a party. Afterward, I was expecting it to look awful, honestly. But it turned out a little better than I thought.
Really
It's
did.
in a bit of a rough stage right now. It's a little awkward. But it was kind of fun. And they were, so it was actually a good time. The kids didn't hate it then eventually, so.
Speaking of haircuts, I went to a barber for the first time in my life about a week and 2 weeks ago.
You've just always gotten your hair cut at home? Or
Yes.
what? Wow.
Yeah. And so I went to a barber, and the guy was absolutely ballin'.
Where?
Troy's barbershop.
Where?
Mr. Ligonier.
Okay, gotcha. Nice.
And He was like, you get in there and you can instantly tell he's been smoking since the age of 12. His voice is like absolute, like,
just like absolutely
Steve-O.
Oh no.
It sounds gnarly, but he's a nice guy, and he has like all such like Trump stuff everywhere, and like
Classy.
he'd skydive like for all his life basically. He has skydiving stuff all over there. He's a nice dude.
What made you at Ligonier?
Because that was I heard that was a pretty good one, and I wanted to try it out, and I did, and I liked it. I thought I'm gonna start going there. It was it's not that. It's about 20 minutes, 25, but it was really nice. He was a nice guy. And I was not, because I used to have I had the longest hair. I have a before and after picture that you need to see, because it is stinking wild. Like how much hair I actually had on my head. I don't think it was mentally okay. Let's find this picture.
It better be a ton of hair because you're hyping this up. I'm trying to remember. I didn't think that you had that long hair before.
It was pretty wild. The sides were
It's decently long, yeah.
The sides were really, really long, and then after, I looked completely different.
Nice. That's clean though.
It was something to get used to. I was definitely not, because dude, the hair, it looked so bad because it all just like go, it just all, it looked like emo. It looked bad. It was really like, I don't know why I pushed it off for so long. It was just really long hair.
I had a haircut appointment yesterday, and I completely forgot about it.
Nice.
So that sucked. But
Dude, we're gonna go in there next time. Like, where'd you go?
I go to the.
Fresh Cuts. I have no clue.
No,
Just
that's
throwing
not
out a
there.
name. That's a barber shop.
I think it is Fresh Cuts.
Oh,
I've heard that place is really good though. No,
Harry
it's one in LaGrange right here. It's where Brady goes.
there's one in LaGrange.
That's where me and Brady went.
What?
I've never heard of this.
The main event.
Oh, nice.
I've never
Solid.
known
I've had
that.
one girl at Salon 6 cut my hair for like almost 2 years now, and she is a G. Like, she like is super detailed and like it takes her time. Like, yeah, I go there because it's decently close, and I kind of try different people because the difference between, even if it's the same place, like a person, like I had one girl like who just like get me in and out of there basically as quick as I can. Like this other girl, like, take your time, actually do it right. So, but then she was telling me if I have a buzz, like she was the one who convinced me to grow out my hair. You can cut it, she cut it, get away everything when it's long. But she was saying if I actually want to go to there's a barber shop that just opened by Ruli's, and it's a guy.
Is that? Where's that?
By Essen Haas, close to Essen Haas.
Corbin?
gotcha.
Mr. Corbin.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to.
I'm gonna point the microphone down a little bit.
I got you. Oh yeah, I'm slouching a lot in my chair right now. But
I'm throwing you off.
no, you're fine. She was saying like if I want to get like a good like skin fade, like a straight razor, like really nice, I should go there, and I'm kind of excited to go there now.
Dang.
I've been kind of like, you ever see like the Instagram clips when they have like the super like the straight razors and like take off like all the like even just little fuzz that you don't even see. Oh. Dang, cool.
Sounds heavenly.
It does.
I always get nervous about haircuts because I'm afraid I'm not gonna like it, but it turns out that I just kind of stopped caring. It's like, okay, I mean, my hair could look bad. What's gonna happen? I mean, I'm just gonna. It's not like anyone talks to me, anyways.
I hate when I find a haircut I like, and then they're like, "That doesn't really work with your hair," because I have I have really bland hair. Like it's pretty straight and.
Oh, I hear you. Mine's very straight.
That's why he has to do it like he does, like how he styles his
hair is
front.
beautiful, TJ. I love it.
I haven't seen it in a while,
fingers in it
so
right now.
Oh,
it's really. I don't like it right now. But
What?
I need to get. That's why I went for a haircut. I'm glad I did get in before.
Well, what do you want to do? Like, what would be your dream hairstyle?
I don't even really know.
You don't even know what your dream hairstyle is?
mid fade,
Fancy.
Fancy? Like, you like long,
Elegant.
wavy hair, basically?
Dude,
I
Dust.
love wavy hair.
Dude, I do too.
Dude.
I wish I had it. I can't.
Some people have beautiful hair.
Taylor.
I know.
Taylor.
Dude, Taylor has nice
Taylor
hair.
has nice.
It's
hair.
not fair.
This is really nice.
That is unfortunately beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I thought about like when I had long hair, someone was like, "You should just get a perm, but like with like waves, like big curls instead of." So I was like, "Dude, do not tempt me."
Dude.
That'd be
Dude.
cool.
Dude.
But
I thought about a perm, but
I did too. I was almost.
I feel like every
convinced
guy
of
has thought about a perm in their
it.
life.
No,
I think so.
I
I
don't
think
believe you.
it's almost always at least crossed their
Is
mind.
it kind of like, well, when I look in the perm?
Some it's like half a second, like the farmer kid on the street is like, no, I can't do that. I belong on the tractor.
I belong.
What is your
Some people
opinion
do it.
on mullets?
What is your
I
opinion
think-
on mustaches?
I have a little mustaches. Okay, mustaches and mullets. It can work. It's just you gotta be tasteful about it, you know.
Dustin has the most blonde mustache, and it's decently long, and he waxes it and it twirls it, and it's absolutely beautiful.
I don't know. It just depends.
Just depends.
Depends on the person.
Mullet definitely.
Can you grow a
depends
mustache?
A lot.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he has a
I have one.
mustache.
I mean, yeah, but like, are you like? Do you like? I guess if you have one, you think you must like it. I guess it's kind of a rhetorical question.
No, if I actually, I need facial hair.
Yes.
Like I look pretty rough without it. I look a lot younger. I grew it out.
That's what it is for a lot of people, actually. Like,
It
if you
is.
like, if you had facial hair for a while, and then or facial hair for a while,
Wire.
and then,
you said it wrong like twice.
and then cut it, you look like a child.
It is crazy. Like so I remember doing No Shave November. Sorry, I'm moving away from the mic.
He's moving away from the mic, guys.
Stretching.
Oh, he's back. Good.
I tried No Shave November and it was awful. And I was like 16. It was the worst. Like, peach fuzz. It was awful. But then the next year I did it and it actually turned out a lot better. And my boss told me, like one day I had kind of grown it out. He was like, just never shave it.
Never.
I was like, what? He's like, I can't take you seriously when you're freshly shaven. You look like you're 12. I was like, dang. Well, that's fine. I liked it anyway.
You could go cry about it. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
One thing I do not like is those guys who have like really pale skin and then like a ton of facial hair, but they always keep it shaved and it's just like gray. I
What's
don't
wrong
like
with gray?
Oh, the stubble. Okay. The
Yes.
5 o'clock shadow can look good though. It depends. That's kind of like, I'd like to be able to have that kind of a little bit.
Interesting.
I hate my facial hair. I mean, it's not much.
I hate my
I
face.
hate it a lot. I hate it.
Your face.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Facial hair at this age is very tough.
No, it is, but you don't need it. You're a good looking dude. And you have like more of a jawline than most people. Honestly. You do. Dude, TJ is just.
TJ could have the most amount of chins I've ever seen on a person.
Dude,
He has the least amount of
TJ,
body
you're
fat and the
type of
most amount of chins.
You could be 5'2" and 300 pounds and still pull.
welcome back to.
Thank you.
No, we can't do it. Cut it now. Here.
No, we're not cutting this.
Nah, it's
Great.
beautiful.
This is great. We're not cutting
It's
it.
the outro. I'm saying like
Gotcha.
cut out that part because that's probably gonna be confusing.
No, it was
You're
fine.
talking and all of a sudden, hey, that's fair. Okay.
It's funny. Well, this has been the
I'll
Lumberjack
edit it out,
podcast,
honestly.
the second part.
This has been the second part of Lumberjack. No.
Second
Yeah.
part of the episode.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, no. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you can do that.
No,
This
no,
is gonna be
wait.
for the first part. This is
Oh,
gonna be for the
wait.
first part.
This is the end of the first.
This is the end of the first part. The second part will be coming soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Next week. It's already scheduled. Don't worry. It'll be out.
Yeah,
at
you'll be fine.
approximately 8 a.m. if you wake up that early. I don't even know what the date will be. It'll probably be like January 7th. I'm gonna guess.
No, it's not.
January 7th. Shut.
That's-
Shh,
that's-
shh, shh. Don't speak for me. Thank you for
I'm
listening
not,
to
I'm
Lumberjack.
correcting you.
Thank you for listening to Lumberjack Podcast. Patreon.com/Lumberjack Podcast and Instagram at the Lumberjack Podcast.
Go to Patreon to see TJ shirtless.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, TTFN.
No.
No.
More.